Hi guys, and today I'm going to be pretty much doing my League One playoff prediction. So before I give you my prediction, I'm going to go through the teams and pretty much like how they've done this season, a player to watch maybe, and pretty much their chances. Well, they've all got 25% chance, but who I think most likely and what I think of the squad, who's got the best, who's got the worst, and yeah. So I'm just going to go in order of how they finished. So it's not because this is how I want to happen. This is what it ended. So first I put Wickham, who finished third. In my opinion, they probably do have the worst squad out of the lot because they were expected to pretty much be near the relegation zone and they're pretty much have overachieved. Obviously, thanks to points per game that they're finished third and in the playoff. But they've had a great season no matter what happens really. For me, their key player, well, in fact, they've got two, is either Adibia Akinfenwa or Jefferson to Akinfenwa was one of them strikers that can take two or three players out in the game. Jefferson, for me, one of the best left backs in the league, if not the best. And I think that, in my personal opinion, I think if they are going to make it through to the final, they've got to win the home game against Lakewood and just avoid defeat. In fact, if they avoid defeat and win the home game, they're going to Wembley. What, yeah. So, who finished fourth was Oxford United. I think they've had a great season. I personally didn't expect them to finish this high because the state their squad it was in at the end of the season, the end of last season where they didn't have a senior strike. Well, they didn't have a proper striker or anything, but they've had a really good season. I think Ben Woodburn being back could be a big help to them, whether they're going to go up or not. Matty Taylor's going to be big in these playoff games because he's the goal scorer. He's the one that could maybe get them up and score the goal. And I think they've got a really good chance of getting promotion through the playoffs. Fifth was Portsmouth. In my opinion, they do have the best squad in the playoffs. Like, some of the options they've got is ridiculous for this level. Like Roman Curtis, they've got Neilett, they've got Close in the midfield, and they've got Harness, who I think is really good, really quick, and they've got two good strikers in Harrison and Marquis, and I think that for me, I do think that if there's one team to be, I think if you beat Portsmouth, you're going to go pretty much. Whether I might just give to I think will go up a weir, but yes, even though I don't like them, and they had a dodgy start to the season, and they pretty much improved on it. And in my opinion, that they've got one advantage. Who they've got as manager in Kenny Jacket has been there and done it, if you get what I mean. While Ian Swift, Robinson might have done it, and Barton has not done it while Jacket has. So now going on to Fleetwood, in my opinion, they've got a really good team for the level. I always said they would get playoffs at the start of the season, and they did. For me, their key players are Madden and Evans because they just score a lot of goals and they've got a real chance of getting up. And as well, their midfield thing experience bunch with Whaling and the one that signed in the summer. As well, as much as I hate Joey Barton, I've got to give him credit for what he's done with Fleetwood. He's probably made a bang average League One team into a team that have got a chance of going up. So now I'm going to give you my prediction. So first of all, I'm going to give you the Fleetwood versus um, Wickham first leg. I'm going to go with a 2-1 Fleetwood win. So they'll take the advantage into Adams Park. And then I think the second leg will be 1-1. So I think overall it'll be or for the both legs, I think it'll be Fleetwood 3, Wycombe 2. Then in the second one, I'm going for Portsmouth versus Oxford. I'm going with the first leg, Portsmouth 2, Oxford 1, and the second leg, Oxford 1, Portsmouth 1. So again, think 3-2, Portsmouth, and I think think it'll be Portsmouth versus Fleetwood at Wembley, and I'm going for a 2-1 Portsmouth win. So in my personal opinion, I do think Portsmouth will get promoted to the Championship, but it will be hard both see if they do see if Portsmouth versus Fleetwood at Wembley. It'll be a hard game and it'll be extremely close. And tonight is the League 2 playoff final between Northampton and Exeter. I'm just going to say 2-1 Northampton because what they did, like when turning a 2-goal deficit around and away from home, I don't think the momentum will carry on. So that's the end of the video. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. Like, subscribe, view, comment and say